I am going to wait a couple minutes, well, maybe not minutes, but a couple seconds, just to see if we can get some of you guys on here. If not, no biggie. That is the beauty of Facebook Live. There's a playback. So I'll just wait just a little bit, and then we're going to talk about recruiting. Super excited. This is my favorite topic. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and get started. I have been trying to do this all day, but I don't know if you guys can hear it. The lawn people have been at my house since 8:30 this morning. It's now 4:30. I've been waiting for them to leave, and they won't leave. So I figured before it gets too late, let's just do it. So for those of you who do not know me, I am Britnie Kaplan. Hey Brie, I am an exclusive Black Status presenter, and Lauren asked me to come on and talk about recruiting. Recruiting is my absolute favorite. I kind of get a high off of it just because every time I sponsor somebody, it's like, hey Lauren, I get super excited because I know that I'm helping that person, right? I'm giving them this opportunity to change their life. So I get a high off of changing other people's lives. So without roll-ups, and if you're not familiar with roll-ups, don't worry about it, but I have personally sponsored 202 girls, and I am an attraction marketing recruiter, which means I do not aggressively go after people. I don't do any messaging. I don't do cold calling or any of that stuff. Everything is just attraction marketing. I'm attracting people to come to me. So all 202 people have come to me to ask me for information, or they've just signed up and then said, hey, I just signed up, or something along those lines. It was them coming to me rather than me going to them. So when you're recruiting, you definitely want to try a ton of different things, right? Because attraction marketing might work for me, but you might not get results from it, and that's okay. That's the beauty of recruiting in different ways. So I'm just going to talk to you about the way that I do it. Try it out. You never know, it could work, or it could, if you're already doing attraction marketing, it could help you as well. So what I do is I love my presenter's kit box. I kept it, and I knew I kept it for a reason. I just wasn't really sure exactly what I was doing with it when I kept it, but I knew I was going to incorporate it in my business somehow. So what I do is videos. If you guys are not doing videos, you must do videos. If you're not, it is a disservice to your business. So again, with attraction marketing, the reason you want to do videos is because you want people to feel your energy. You want them to see your face, hear your voice, get that vibe off of you, kind of get wrapped up in what they're watching. So what I do is I use the love languages of recruiting. And if any of you have never taken a love languages test, it's basically different ways to speak to people, like how to hit them in the feels, right? So what I do is I have 3 types of videos that I use to try to hit different types of people in my audience. And the first one that is my absolute favorite, I call it the Oprah video. And the Oprah video it's high intensity, you guys. So when you're getting ready to do it, light your candles, put on your music, your favorite song, get pumped. I do some jumping jacks sometimes, just a couple because I am so out of shape. But I get pumped, right, before I sit down. So you got to really psych yourself up because, listen, there's days where I'm doing videos and I feel like crap. I got my pajama bottoms on. You're lucky if I even got my eyebrows on for the day, but I know that I can't let that energy off to people, especially with attraction marketing. So I got to pump myself up, even if it's just for 10 minutes, okay? So put on your favorite shirt, whatever you have to do that makes you happy and excited, do it before you sit down to do your Oprah video. It is so important that your energy be super high intensity. So the reason I call it the Oprah video is because if you've ever watched any of her shows where she gives away a lot of stuff on her show, when she had them and she was like, you get this and you get this and everybody's going home with all of this, right? That's the mentality that you kind of have to put yourself in for the Oprah video. And this is where your kit comes in. So what you're going to do, if you have your kit, great. If you don't freak out. Crisis averted. It's going to be fine. Just grab all of the stuff that you can from your stash that comes in the current presenter's kit. Now you're probably going, but I don't have everything from the presenter's kit. Guess what? I don't either, because I don't have any of those samplers at all. It's okay. Relax again, okay? What I do is I keep my other phone or my iPad or whatever I'm not using to record to the side, and it has everything pulled up that's in the presenter's kit. And if you don't know how to find that, go to your website, click join, click view presenter's kit, and it will list everything for you that's in your kit, right? So I'll throw everything in my kit, and I will come on and I'll introduce myself, and then I'll say, okay, let's talk about the kit. I know this is what you guys are waiting to see. It's only 99 bucks, and let me show you what you get in your kit, right? You open up your kit, you start pulling out the things out of your kit. Now, I do have the lip gloss samples just from the Welcome Back kit. Now tell them, and you get all of these, you get a shade match stick, and I just go through everything. And I'm like, you guys, 99 bucks, can you believe that? You get all of this stuff. And I just keep repeating that, and you want to keep the excitement of, you only spent 99 bucks and you're getting all of this that's well worth way more than $99, and that's all you've spent, and you get a business that's going to change your life. That is incredible, and that's kind of the tone that you have to keep when you're doing it. Not only are you going to go over everything in the kit, but you're going to go over the perks of the business too. You're going to go over the fact that they get the unique debit card, and they get paid every 3 hours on the card. You're going to go over the fact that there's incentive crews, that there's no overhead cost, there's no auto shipment, there's never another penny out of their pocket after the $99. All of those things. There's no contract. You're not locked into anything. You don't have to do in-home parties. You don't have to have inventory. All of these perks, right? Because when people think of direct sales, they're thinking, oh my gosh, all of these monthly fees and these overhead costs, and what do I have to do? You are going to highlight all of the perks that Unique gets to offer them. That's why I call it the Oprah video, because what you're doing is you're saying, you're basically like, you get this and this and this and this. You're really channeling your inner Oprah, and you're sending them with this experience when they walk away from your video of, wow, I really feel like I'm getting a lot for 99 bucks. And the truth is, you are getting a lot for only $99. That video, or that type of video, is my absolute favorite to do. And the reason that it is because it's high intensity. People love positive things. People love great energy. They're drawn to it. And who doesn't like a deal? 99 bucks. So who is this particular video going to attract? Everybody. It's going to attract your kidnappers, which is fine, because 90% of my kidnappers, they get bitten. I like to call it the Y bug, and they end up dabbling into a hobbyist, then they turn into a regular business owner, and some of my kidnappers are my elites, okay? So I am fair game. I am an equal opportunity person that I will sign up anybody, okay? If you got a valid social security number and you're old enough and you're willing to pay the 99 bucks, I want you on my team, okay? Because I can work miracles with you. You're going to attract the moms. You're going to attract the wives. You're going to attract the college students. Everybody is going to want to buy the kit for 99 bucks from that Oprah video. So it's going to attract to a larger demographic. Now, you're probably wondering, how many times do I do this? I will post an Oprah video normally 2 to 3 times a week, okay? But every time you do it, you never post the same video. You need to constantly post new material, because if you're using the same video over and over again, you are going to look like an infomercial, and we don't want to look like an infomercial, right? So you're going to change it up. And you're like, how do I change it up? Well, a lot of times what I'll do is I'll go on, I'll talk about the kit really quick, and then I'll be like, I'll label it like a team update. And I'll be like, this month we've brought in, 83 girls. Can you believe that? It's only 12 days into the month. I will give them little tidbits of, things that are happening, the success stories on my team. If we've had major promotions, I'll talk about that. If we've had, like when we had the biggest sales day at the beginning of the month, I did a video strictly on that. I'm like, listen, we had the biggest sales day in Unique history. I gave them all the numbers, all that stuff, and then I went into the kit too. So you can change it up a lot. I like to do an update, all of these things, okay? Okay. I'll go back. I'll answer questions after I'm done, because I don't want to keep this too long. The next type, yes, on your personal wall, Melanie. You're going to post this on your personal wall, because that's, for me at least, that's where all the action happens, right? Because when people are liking and commenting on your stuff, make sure you're posting it public. Every time somebody likes or comments on your things that are public, it shows up on their friend's newsfeed, so you're getting maximum exposure of your material, and that's what you want. I will post 1 to 2 times an opportunity video in my VIP group. And the only reason that I do that is because they're in my VIP group. They want a deal, they want a sale, they want all the updates. They don't want to feel recruited and pressured to do that. So I keep it very minimalistic in my VIP group, but all of the action, the party is on my Facebook wall, okay? So that's the Oprah video. The second one I call the sisterhood video. And this one is not going to necessarily, it's not going to appeal to a larger demographic, but what it is going to do is it's going to appeal to like your moms that feel lost, women that are just looking for something of their own, people that are service driven, stuff like that. This video is going to hit them in the feels, okay? And you want them to do that because these people tend to see the bigger picture much quicker than somebody that gets addicted to your energy in your Oprah video and they just sign, right? So what do you discuss in the sisterhood video? Simple. You're going to discuss, one time you can discuss the unique foundation. That's considered a sisterhood video. You can discuss your why. That's a sisterhood type of video. You can discuss what it's done for you, this company, you know, all of your success, or it doesn't even have to be success. It could just be like internally how this company has changed you and your emotions and your thoughts and just everything, or maybe somebody on your team. So when you're doing these videos, your energy might not be so intense, but you have to make sure that you're in a good spot because you're letting that off. With attraction marketing, what you put out, you get back. So if you want people to really feel you and take you seriously with this, you need to like kind of tone it down a little bit, but get serious. Give them statistics. Get real with yourself. These ones everybody kind of shies away from this because we really don't like to feel in our emotions, but I can tell you right now, you are going to attract the most amazing people with the sisterhood video because they are service driven. They're not really money motivated. They're more, they want to help change people's lives, okay? These people get it very, very quickly because they get that we're a mission-driven company. They get the unique foundation. They get all of these things. So that type of video I will incorporate once a week, okay? So once a week I'll do that as well. Then and then you want to go over the kit too. You always want to go over the kit in all these videos. But I'll go over it much quicker than I will the Oprah video just because the kit really isn't the focus. It's the mission. That's the focus in the sisterhood video, okay? So I'll just go through it really quick. You get this, 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 and this. Or sometimes I'll just flash it and I'll be like, hey, look at all this stuff. You get 99 bucks. I'll list below everything that comes in it so that you can view it at a later time. And that's how I will talk about the kit in the sisterhood video. Then the third video, I call my red personality video. And if you have never taken like a color personality test or Tony Robbins disc test, I'm a red type personality or I am a D. So I am like in your face. I am like go, go, go. I don't want the fluff. Just give me the facts. And I kind of talk that way too. I am very money motivated. I am money driven. Talk money to me. I have a group and we call it Numbers Are Sexy because that to me, that's like, oh my gosh, talk to me in numbers. That does something for me. So the red type personality video, I will tell you, be careful when you're doing these. And this one does tend to be hard for people to do that are not a D personality or red color personality because you can't really channel your inner D or your inner red. But I can tell you, this video, it might attract a smaller audience, but this attracts your runners. This attracts your D-type personalities. This attracts me, okay? So what I do is I keep it under a minute. I come on really quick. I'm like, listen, 99 bucks, you get this kit. Super quick, right? Get this kit. I just flash it. Because you know what? Red type personality, I don't care what comes in the kit. I want to know what my $99 is going to do for me. I want to know how that's going to make me money. So talk numbers to me, right? So I get on, I say, hey, 99 bucks, you get this kit. Listen, you get paid every 3 hours. You get paid on this many levels. You get paid on your team. Da-da-da-da-da. All money, right? You want to talk money, 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 money. There's unlimited income. There's no cap. You can promote as fast or as slow as you want. Like you never want to talk about like restrictions with the red type personality because if you do, I'm going to figure out a way how to get around it and make it work regardless, okay? So under a minute, super quick, high intensity on this one, okay? Like even higher than your Oprah video. You got to really channel your inner D. And if you don't know how to do that, watch like Bree Richardson or Whitney Husband, or you can watch some of my videos. Straight to the point, okay? There is no playing around. Put your big girl panties on. We're talking business, okay? Only do that video like once a month because what can happen with that is that because it only attracts such a smaller audience. You don't want your yellow, your green, your blue, that's your color personalities, or if you take the DISC test, your I, S, and C's to kind of get turned off, because I will be honest with you, sometimes people like me, we turn off those other type of personalities. So we have to kind of be like the chameleons and learn how to talk to other people's love languages. And this is why I give you 3 different types. So I only suggest doing that like once a month, but you are going to plant those seeds in those red type personalities. Now, once you put out your videos, then what? You're like, okay, great, I got the videos down. What do I do? So what I do is I send them out there. It's like I take some seeds and I just like throw them, right? And then the next day I go back to the videos and I check all my likes. And I have a little book here. And I actually just filled up the last page in this book yesterday. And it's all names, you guys. It's all names in this book. So pages and pages of names. And I'll go through the likes and I'll filter out who's a unique presenter and who's not. And then the ones that are not, I sit down and I voice memo them through Messenger. And all I say is, hey, I seen you liked my video yesterday discussing the kit or something else. I just wanted to introduce myself. My name's Britnie Kaplan. I'm an exclusive Black Status presenter. I just wanted to let you know that if you have any questions, I'm here. I'm your girl. That's it. I didn't push myself on her. I didn't offer her the opportunity. I didn't say, hey, join my team. Hey, have you ever thought about this? All I did was that seed that I threw out with the video, I've now taken my little water bucket and I've started to pour it. Water on my seed so that it can start sprouting. I've opened the door of communication to start establishing that relationship, because with network marketing and attraction marketing, it's all about building relationships. And that, that first initial conversation is a little weird, right? You're like, how do I come off? I don't want to sound really salesy. I don't want to feel pushy. That's all I say. And most of the time, 99.9% of the time, I get a response and she will say, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I'll let you know. That's it. That's good in my book, okay? If I don't get a response, I just make a little check mark next to her name, and I know that she's seen the message, but she didn't respond. That's okay. It's fine. I will follow up with her in the coming weeks, and I'll say, hey, girl, just wanted to check up on you, let you know that I'm still here if you have any questions, and that's it. And she'll see it. And the thing is just because they're not responding doesn't necessarily mean that like the wheels aren't turning in their head. They just might not be ready to talk about it because they're really not sure about the opportunity either. So I'm that type of person that every time I reach out, I just imagine myself watering that seed that I planted, right? Because for a seed to sprout, it needs water, it needs sun, it needs time, right? It needs the oxygen. Some people aren't just going to jump on. Most of the time, people don't just jump right away. So you want to give them their space with attraction marketing, okay? You can't throw the seed and then be aggressive and pounce on them because you're going to scare them away. You want to, bring out your lighter side, be nice, caress things, okay? So in between your videos, you should be posting pictures about recruiting. Every day needs to go by and you're posting something about recruiting. And I don't mean post a picture of the kit. Please don't do that. In my opinion, I think that it's very salesy, and everybody knows what the kit looks like. There's so many of us, and people follow not only you, they follow other unique presenters. They know somebody that knows somebody, and they've seen the kit, right? That, to me, that graphic has zero type of personality. It doesn't say anything. What it says to me is, as a consumer, it says she's lazy and she's just trying to get me to sign because she's going to make money off of me. Because a lot of people think that if they sign, you're going to make an instant royalty off of them or a bonus or something, right? So please stay clear of those pictures of the kits laid out unless it's yours and you give it your own type of personality to it. I like to take pictures with my box. I like to take pictures of my face and put quotes on them and then talk about life-changing things. So you can go to my Facebook page, you can scroll through my pictures, find the pictures that have quotes on them, and then you can read the verbiage that I put with them so that you can get a better understanding. But basically, anytime that I do that, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to make something click here and here with people to get the wheels turning. I'm planting those seeds without speaking to them through a video. I'm getting them to say, a lot of things that I say is, you don't have to be in your current situation. You deserve better than what you're going through. I know you're frustrated. I've been there. I use feel, felt, found in a lot of my posts because I'm talking to them, but they're not kind of correlating that I'm really speaking to them through my verbiage. So I kind of do, when I do my pictures, I combine my Oprah, my sisterhood and my red type personality in my verbiage. And you'll see that, like, I come off very like this, like, oh my gosh, it's so exciting. And then you can see that my mood kind of changes and I get into, I understand what you're going through. I know you're frustrated. I know you want to be home with your kids. You don't have to be in this situation anymore. I get it. And then I switch into my D personality. I'm like, do something about it. You have it in you to do something about it. I did. I'm no more special than anybody else. I don't have any special makeup tricks. All I am, I'm a girl from a small town that wanted it, that was tired of her situation, and I changed it. And that's the type of verbiage that I use. So you'll see, it's almost like a little bit of a roller coaster through the verbiage, but that's how you can speak to people through graphics, okay? Or pictures, not graphics. Don't use graphics. No, that's a no-no, okay? Put that on the no-no list. But pictures can speak volumes if you're using them correctly, okay? So I hope that helps you guys. And I don't remember if I said this. I think I did. But every day, you guys, you have to post something every single day about recruiting, whether it's a video, whether it's a picture. Something has to be recruiting related, because the thing is people need, statistics shows somebody needs to see something 7 to 10 times for it to click, right? 7 to 10 times. And the way that Facebook works, they're not showing everybody your stuff, right? 7 to 10 times for me to see something to be like, what's going on here, right? You got to be consistent. You want your recruiting to be consistent, you have to be consistent. You want your team to recruit consistently, you have to set the example, you have to set the lead, and you have to recruit. What your girls see you doing, they're going to do. Never ask your team or your girls, your sideline, anybody to do something that you're not willing to do. So if you're frustrated that your team's not growing, you have to kind of sit back, put your big girl panties on, swallow that pill. I know it's hard to swallow, but reevaluate and say, am I recruiting the way that I should be recruiting? Am I pulling in at least 3, right? My team, they know it's 5. Y'all have to recruit 5. You want to promote through the ranks, you want it really bad, you're telling me that you want to be a runner and you want to be Black Status, you need to be recruiting at minimum 5. A lot of leaders say 3. I'm a little harder than that, okay? So it can be done. You just have to be consistent. You got to switch it up a little bit. You got to get creative and just do it, right? If you're afraid of videos, my suggestion is start sending them to friends and family first. Don't even just say, hey, listen, I'm trying to get into videos. I'm a little scared for it. Would you mind if I just sent you a video? Just send it, okay? Never watch your videos back, because you're going to be your worst critic. You're going to tear it apart. You're going to pick things apart, and you're never going to post it. And now you've just wasted all your time doing this video you're not going to watch, or you're not going to post. It doesn't matter. You can stumble over your words. You can make mistakes. It doesn't matter. It's all about your energy. It's all about your intention. It's all about the purpose of the video. It does not have to be perfect. Nothing is perfect. If you watch any of my videos, 9 times out of 10, I am stumbling over my words. I say the wrong thing. I'm like, hey, yeah, you get this mascara, I say the wrong things. I don't care. People are attracted to your energy. And I tell my girls all the time, you can do it perfectly and someone sign with somebody else. And the reason is people join people, they don't join businesses. Somebody's going to join you because you sold yourself to them. Okay? Remember that. You're selling yourself to your audience. You're not selling unique. You're not selling the opportunity. You're selling yourself. People have to have that connection with you in order to feel safe and comfortable with signing with you, that you're going to lead them to help be successful. Okay? Remember, you can help them, but they have to do the work. Okay? So they have to feel that connection with you. I know this is getting long. I'm sorry. I'm going to wrap it up here really quickly. I use my health struggle a lot to connect with people, okay? Because when I started this, I wasn't working. I'm not one of those Black Status presenters that, ran to the top. It took me 2 years. It took me 2 years to get to the top, and I'm perfectly okay with that. But when I started, I wasn't working. I was sick. I was very, very sick. So I tend to attract a lot of people that are going through what I'm going through. So whatever you are, mom, wife, whatever your profession is, if you have health concerns or you have a platform that you want to talk about, use that, because you're going to connect with people that feel comfortable with you. You're going to attract that into you. And that is all attraction marketing is. That's all it is. You're going to connect with somebody on a different level than somebody else can. You can put my recruiting video, and your recruiting video side by side, and the same person can watch it, and we could have used the same exact script, same exact intensity. Everything is exactly the same. But if that person feels more connected to you than me, and even if you're sitting at yellow status and I'm sitting at black, she's going to sign with you, you guys, because she feels connected to you. So don't ever feel that. I know a lot of my girls, they feel a little defeated sometimes because they feel like maybe their status isn't high enough to attract people, or that people are going to feel like they're not good enough to lead because they're not high up in the company. Don't let that off, because that's not true, because people don't care about that. All they care about is if they can connect with you and they can feel safe and encouraged with you. So that's why I have you kind of do the 3 types of videos, because you're appealing to a larger audience and smaller audiences. You're speaking directly to these people. Okay, so I'm going to wrap it up. I will keep my eye on the comments, because I know that people are going to watch this later. So if you have questions, please do not hesitate to ask them below, and I will answer you guys as I see them. Thank you, Lauren, for having me on. This was so much fun, and thank you for being on my team earlier today. My girls loved you. They love your energy. Definitely great vibes in there from you. So thank you guys for watching me and putting up with my rambling, but I will see you guys soon.